Guys, welcome back to my channel and this week's video. You will notice that we are back in the gym. So it has been a couple of weeks since we came home from Benidorm. So we came home, it's like 3 weeks ago now, and it's all just been a bit mental since. So story of my life, I have not vlogged in a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's just been so busy. Obviously anyone that is a business owner will know, like going before you head away on holiday and coming back from a holiday, it's always the busiest time. Obviously to take that kind of week off while you are away. So when we came home, it was all about just getting stuck straight back into work, making sure that our clients were all good, still seeing results even when we were gone. Obviously Jenny was running the gym for the week while we were away, and we then went straight into a few different business events with the MRR agency. So we were at like a practical event, we were at like a sit down day as well, so that was another big 2 days, and then went straight into hybrid game sims as well over the weekend when we came home and stuff. And then it was like just trying to get back into routine for us as well, because obviously before we went away it was photo shoot prep, we done the photo shoot, we went on holiday, and then it's just getting ourselves back into routine. So that is what this video is all about this week. It is a week of training for myself as we now work towards what my new goals are. So we are back to hybrid training, we are back to kind of running and lifting. Obviously HYROX season is starting soon, and we all know that all roads lead to HYROX for myself, with HYROX Birmingham being my next race, which is in October. So looking forward to that, doing both mixed doubles and a female doubles, so I'm doing the Saturday and the Sunday. But the first event that I've got on my list is the Cumbernauld 10k, which is on the 14th of September, so that's what we're working towards right now. And it's quite funny actually, because I have never actually done like a 10k race. Like I've done 10ks, but only ever as part of like my normal week to week training. So I've only ever done an easy pace when it comes to my 10ks. So I'm interested to see what I can do when you're in that race environment, because being like racing's so different, you know, that way, like the buzz, the adrenaline of being at a race rather than you just going out on your own and just running on your own sort of thing. So I'm excited to see how I do. Will I go out too fast? I don't know. Will I go out too slow? I don't know. But we have set the goal of sub 55. Good morning, how are we? I have just done my run and I forgot to film as usual. So we had the Saucony's, the Endorphin Elite on, so I actually wore these for HYROX. So when I done my Glasgow solo and female doubles, I had wore them. Obviously they've got carbon plates in them, so it was a 3k all out today, so I was like, I'm going to wear the Saucony's and give them a go. I don't even know why I bother washing my hair, it's hilarious. I put up a picture, I took a picture after the run, like here it is, and I'm like, why did I even bother washing my hair with the amount of running I'm doing? But we got a great time of, let me have a wee look. So we ran 14:24, so 14 minutes 24 seconds for my 3k, which I am chuffed at. I've been kind of ranging in the 14:30s, 14:40s over the last couple of weeks, so that is a PB for me, and that means that I'm averaging, let me just check on my phone, the pace, I think it was like a 4:48 pace, which I'm quite happy with. Yeah, 4:48 a kilometre, which I know it's only for a 3k, and obviously 10k is substantially longer than that. But for my 10k, I am aiming for 5:29. So if I get anywhere between 5:24 and 5:28 on average, I'll hit my sub 55. So being able to sustain 3k at 4:48, a wee bit quicker. I was fighting for my life, I thought I was going to die. Genuinely felt like I was going to die on that treadmill. But yeah, happy with that. So later today, we have my training session, full body A1. Because it is my hard training day, so I team up my run and my resistance training on the same day. That's my hard day. My easy days are just a long, easy paced run, so I will remember to film some of my resistance training session for you later on, but for now I'm going to go and grab coffee, grab something to eat and recover, let the legs recover a bit before we go straight go into my resistance training session. I don't normally go straight from a run straight in, because I am tired, because I've given like my maximum effort to the run, but chuffed with that. Nordics are new in my programme, and they're actually fucking hard, man. Like, see, even just try to get them right. I'm trying to do bodyweight ones now till failure, and I'm like, I can't even get one of them right, never mind actually working them till failure. So I'm hoping repetition, as I always tell clients, and hopefully I'll get the knack for it soon. But I think it's just the whole kind of going towards the ground, you just feel like you're falling forward, you know, that way. And I know that I've got too much hip flexion as well, but we will keep on trying until we get it. Kobe, are you going to cheer mummy on? You going to cheer me on? Yeah? When I do my workout? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah? You just watching me? What's mummy doing? Block pools? Yeah? Let's go. Let's go. Good morning. Wednesday morning. She is a tired girl this morning. I'm so tired this morning, but I think it's just because we are planning a launch. It is a new launch week for September. September Switch On is our new launch that we're doing. So this week we are planning it all out, getting everything all ready between like obviously content, reels, stuff like that, emails, and making sure it's all perfect for next week. So it is a really busy working week, quite a heavy working week, and I think that's obviously hitting and why I'm so tired. So yeah, September Switch On, it's all about just flicking that switch in September. Summer holidays are over, and we know the summer holidays can be a wee bit chaotic for most people. Obviously time off work, the kids are off school, going on holiday, the routines are just a wee bit all over the place during the summer. There's a lot more kind of occasions and stuff like that, family barbecues, going out with friends, like you name it. So it's just sometimes your health and fitness can kind of fall to the wayside. Before you know it, you've kind of went off track with your nutrition, with your training and things are just a bit blurry. And that's what the September Switch On is all about. It's all about just flicking that switch and getting back into that routine, getting some structure, and finishing 2025 strong, because there's only 4 months left of the year. So we are planning that right now. I'm ready to go live for the gym next week, which we're excited about. So do you know, that way it's hard sometimes, like when you're so busy running a business, it can be hard to focus on like your training goals and stuff like that as well, and sometimes like, they can fall to the wayside. But for me, I was like, do you know what, as much as I'm tired, it is an easy day, which means once I get this 7k run done, that's it, I can focus on work for the rest of today. So I was like, right Holly, just get up and go for your run. So it's like 7 in the morning. Go down, do your 7k, then I can go and get a coffee, grab a shower, and then that's me done my run for today, and I can get on with the rest of the work, because we've got some new people, or not obviously, I don't know, I always say obviously. We've got some new people joining the team next week as well, so I need to get them all set up and ready to go, and then just obviously planning the launch. So yes, we're going to go and get a 7k easy pace run done. And that is my training for today, doing my easy day, hard days. So tomorrow we'll be back to a hard day again, so making sure that I'm getting it done. What is it, early bird catches the worm? Just making sure that my run is done, and then I can go on with the rest of my day. It is Thursday, and I've already done my 3k today. So it is a hard day today. Yesterday was an easy 7k, which I've done. Today was 3k all out pace, and speed work is not fun. It is not sexy, but I think we're 14 minutes and 20 seconds today for a 3k, so that's not bad. We're down at a 4:47 pace, so getting quicker, and that's what we want to see. So already done that this morning, had small group PT, and now I am on to my training session for the day. I am starting with some pin squats, another full body day. Pretty much all of my training sessions now for resistance training are full body days. So I will take you through a little bit of that. I'll show you some highlights of full body, and then I've only got one more 7k easy run tomorrow, and then that is a full training week finito. 2 rest days, Saturday and Sunday, which are needed. We are feeling it. Good morning! It's Friday morning, run number 5 of the week, being completed right this very second. Oh, I was tired this morning, really didn't want to get out of bed, body's tired. I was like, Holly, just get up and get it done, because we had a busy day. So yeah, 40-minute run, 6:25 pace, let's do it, we're almost finished. We're in the last 5 minutes, and then we are finito. The week completed, so that completes a full training week, 5 runs, 2 training sessions, but I think I'm going to need to take Nordics out of my resistance training session. I'll speak to coach tomorrow during my check-in, because my knee is feeling it, my knee's sore, and I'm feeling it in my calf as well actually, but I think it's because it's on that same side with that knee, so I think like I'm obviously running funny. It's just causing pain in my calf, but it's always after the Nordics, and like I've got a dodgy knee anyway as it is, so the reason I got into training in the first place, because my knee kept dislocating, I had to build stability, and it's that knee that's sore. And I don't know, because when I'm struggling with the Nordics, like digging my knees like into the ground, even though I'm using a mat and stuff, like I'm still trying to save the knees, it's just not happening, and I need to be able to run. I need my knees to be able to run, I need my knees for Hyrox. So I'll speak to him tomorrow about potentially moving them out and changing them for another hammy exercise, which I think will be fine, because yes, we need to preserve the knees. But now that I've finished my training for today, we have the dentist, great, so my check-up's fine. The dentist, and then I've got check-ins and that to do before we log off for the day. We're going to Vida, we do that every Friday. So every Friday up to Vida for sauna. They've got the traditional and the infrared one, so I'll definitely be in that infrared, especially for my joints, and the traditional sauna as well. Helps with my zone 2, helps with my conditioning, and the cold dip as well, which should hopefully help. And it's a great week to have Sharon, so she is our sports massage therapist, which we get done every single month, so it is a good week because my knee's a bit sore and my calves are feeling it. It's a good week for us to see Sharon, and I've upped my appointment time, so normally we just go for like 60 minutes. That's what we've been doing for the last couple of months, especially because I was in a cut basically, following a bit more of a bodybuilding style routine where we were just resistance training and a lot less running, a lot less high impact. It was just like some fast-paced walks, some low intensity, so I just went with 60 minutes just to give the body a full once over. But we have upped our sessions back to 90 minutes because we are in full hybrid training again. We are running, we are lifting, we are working towards 10Ks, Hyrox, the gauntlet now, hybrid games, you name it. And with all these events coming up, we need to make sure that we're in tip-top shape. So I suppose it's a really good time for me to have Sharon as well, just to give me a once over and see how the knee and the calf holds up. I've got 2 rest days now as well, but so hopefully after Vida, Sharon, 2 rest days, I should be in tip-top condition, ready to run again on Monday. We've got our hybrid games, I keep saying Hyrox, hybrid games sim as well next week, so next week's going to be a wee bit different with my training, because I'm obviously, it's right smack bang in the middle of the week on the Wednesday, so obviously to just kind of taper a wee bit slightly for that, make sure that I'm in a good position and able to go into it and
see where me and Jenny are at. And the compression boots, actually, this is like my accountability. I'll get the compression boots back out as well and get on top of them too, just to make sure that I'm recovering and I'm rested as much and as hard as I'm training. But I'm going to leave you here. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. So you know, insight into what training is currently looking like for your gal as she gets ready for the Cumbernauld 10K in a couple of weeks. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.